Doesn't it just look so nice out here, out in our front yard with our river thing snaking through? Yeah, I think it does look decent right now. Hey there guys, this is Silent Mist, and welcome back to the RedCubed FTB server. In the last few parts, we were with Patch, and today, well, Patch is online, but we are at it alone. This is actually take 2 of today's video because I had a bit of an issue earlier on where I ended up crashing because I just overclocked my computer, and it would turn out that my previous settings were not exactly stable. So I'm hoping that we won't have a repeat of what just happened. I did change around the configurations and ran Prime 95 for a little while, so I think it's safe to assume that we are currently a-okay. But yeah, a couple things in this part. So the last time I showed you guys how the progress was coming along. So since then, I have finished making this hill, or finished fixing this hill. I just need to grass it up like it is over there, and I am currently in the middle of working on this hill. I stopped at like 6 o'clock yesterday in the morning. Well, actually, technically that was today. Today is 6 a.m. Because I got really tired, so I figured, okay, that's enough work for today. But pretty much what I do is I just place blocks that make a hill look kind of normal in a nice rolling fashion, and this is like how it looks before I make it all hilly. I just put down the grass, then chop out all the stone, then put down the grass where I think the next level up should be, and then chop out all the stone, then repeat, and repeat. So we have a hill, right? This hill's almost done. When it's done, then this project is almost finished. Then we just have to make the river look not bad, and then pour the water through. That'll be the easiest part to do, though. That's just placing a bunch of these leaf blocks underneath the water and then pouring water down over it. So, yeah. Man, it's going to be difficult thinking of what I'm going to talk about in today's part, because I already talked about stuff and then I ended up losing the footage, which is always unfortunate. But if we run back into our house, I have some of these machine casing blocks, because we're actually tearing out these machines and putting them somewhere else because I don't like their current position in the upper parts of our base. Yeah, we're going to move them down. Move them down. We don't have an Omni wrench. Let's see. Oh, that is the crafting window. Omni wrench. Good, we still have Omni wrench in here. And we need to grab some of these machines because they are not in the... There we go. I was going to say, they are not in a place where we particularly want or need them, because they are in a silly place right now. So, this is our electrolyzer, isn't it? Oh, wait, our electrolyzer does need to be moved, but it is currently being used, I think. Yeah, this is all in an attempt to make the rest of this base look kind of nice, because right now it doesn't look good, and I don't know where I put my chainsaw, so do we have any axes in the system? We do. We can just use this green sapphire axe. Oh, yeah. Steak is now the item in which we have the third most of, minus cobblestone and dirt, although steak is rapidly catching up to dirt. But yeah, we have 153,000 steak. That is just from like 3 days of my mob spawner working. It's a little bit insane. Youch, that's a lot of... Those things are so bad, though. They eat... EU like nothing. The complosion impressor. I've been using a different... This keyboard feels so funny. I've been using my Model M keyboard, and oh god, using anything and everything else just feels so weird right now. It's different, and not the good kind of different. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but I'll get over it, I guess. But yeah, like I said, we're tearing these out to make the inside of our house look better, because right now, this part of the house is meant to be the living quarters. All of the machines will be located downstairs, and until... Of course, there had to be water there. And until we finish up... Well, until we make it look nice up there, I don't like being up there, because it's just... Not only is it like, does it look bad, but it also just doesn't work well up here because we just have all these wires running around and you really can't access any of those machines easily. Which is why we're going to be moving some of these machines down here. Patch, can you have 4 industrial blast furnaces on a single machine casing thing? Question mark. I don't know the answer to such a question. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. But let me just dump these. Let me just give you these. Cleaning up the upstairs. Where's Patch? Take this, Patch. Oh, whoops. Picking up some of these myself. Yeah, Patch is currently moving around a bunch of the machines because... yes. Because we are currently in the process of moving things around. That is why I'm giving him this stuff. And actually, on an unrelated note, I enchanted my armor. It's now all nice and enchanted and pretty. I don't think so. Let me check the upstairs again. Yeah, I don't think we left any of it. If anything, well, it does take iridium, which does make the loss of it hurt. So we don't want to just give it up for dead, but... Well, I don't see anything. Well, I don't see anything. Ellipses! This could be potentially saddening. We might have lost a single piece of iridium. Anything down there? Let me check in here. That water did flow, and that water flowing could have put it in an awkward place. I don't think it is down here, though. Ow. Ooh, that didn't do as much damage as it usually does. Nope, there's nothing down here. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we might have lost it. Yeah, I don't have it on me. Too bad. We've actually been making a decent amount of iridium, because we've switched from using, well, first of all, we have 90 iridium right now, which is very nice, but we switched from using water to mercury in the industrial grinder, which gives you 1 platinum dust instead of 1 tiny pile of platinum dust, so it essentially quadruples the amount of platinum you get. We might even have some iridium in here right now. Whoa, that's the wrong machine. Irid. Yeah, we have 16 pieces of iridium in there right now. We could craft some more, but we'd only get a single piece of iridium out of that, so it's not particularly worth it. But let's see, is this hooked up underneath the base? Because if it is, then how is this thing hooked up to the ME system? Is that just... I think that is just hooked up over this way. I'm trying to minimize having... Nope, okay. So I know how we're going to need to move things around. So currently... Must have burned. I don't think it did. Yeah, that's strange. I could have sworn that well, I mean, the way I was doing things, I tried to ensure that such a terrible fate would never happen to any of our items, but I guess it must have. What's this? Oh, these are extractors. Oh, okay. These aren't anything too important. They're actually probably not going to be used much of anymore right now. Why can't I break these? If I try it from underneath, can I break it? No. Okay, it's gonna be weird and make me do it from like the side. Come on. Give me. There we go. Just want to grab all these machines because they are not really needed right here, right now. They will be needed somewhere else in the future, but right here is not the place for them. Because, like I said, we want to make the upstairs all nice and home-like, and having all this machinery is far from home-like. Let's see. How is this thing getting power? Is it getting power from a line down there? I think it is. Yes, it is. Which means we can tear out this wiring too, which is always good. Although, I'm thinking I'm going to have some like wiring going along all of the walls, so it's very easy to tap into power. Because... one problem with a lot of the houses that I make in Feed the Beast, at the very least, is the lack of a good wire system where it's very, oh god, it's easy to get power from any spot in the house because Currently, it is not easy to get power from any spot in the house. It is quite difficult, as a matter of fact. So, maybe if we could... there's a pig in there, and I want it dead. And there are also holes in the side right there. Let me get some dirt, 491,000 dirt. I don't think we have enough, personally, but yeah, that's just me. Whoa, server's lagging a little bit. Oh, God. Yeah, I need to adjust the server restart schedule because it restarts at 3 in the morning, and you might be thinking, oh, that's good, no one's on. Well, you'd be wrong in saying that. I am quite often on during that time, now that summer vacation has started at the very least, and a few other members are on at that time, and then the server just spontaneously goes down for restarting. So yeah, that's something I need to fix. That's not too difficult to fix. That's just changing the timing of the schedule, which I can easily do from the server panel, which is online and easy to access. So yeah, let's just get all the machinery that was once here, just tear it out. It's all going downstairs. Because downstairs is a place where we can have power. Or rather, downstairs is an easily accessed place that has... Are these hooked up correctly? Yes, they are. Okay. Never mind. No, we are still perfectly fine. And yeah. Yeah. And this line of power over here, let's make this not look really strange. I had the matter fabricator, or was it the mass fabricator, whichever one is the wrong one, that apparently I was able to craft over there, so I had the wiring to accommodate for that. But at the very least, we are making this place look a little bit more natural. I really wish I knew where my chainsaw was. It just went missing, and now I don't know where it was. I could have sworn it was in my inventory the last time I saw it, but I guess it wasn't. Oh, man. Let's go right here. Oops. Right here, I said. Tear that down, and now we just need some oak wood to make our floor not full of holes. Because... Whores that are full of holes. That was an unfortunate slip up of the tongue. Holes that are messed up don't look too nice. So, or floors that don't... Yeah, the floor looks really bad with all of these gaping holes in it, so we don't want to have all these gaping holes in it. Silly me. My tongue getting tied up, giving me very strange statements. Let's see, we can enchant this axe with the 10 levels that we had probably right now, though we don't have an enchanting table set up in here, do we? Well, we could give it something small. Let's see. I don't want to enchant that, no, but I will enchant it with level 1. And we get efficiency 1. That is okay, I guess. Could be worse. Could be better. I could have gotten, like, efficiency 37, but... Unfortunately, the game was not feeling good enough to give that to me today. 'Tis a shame, but 'tis a shame we can live with. Yes, just taking it easy today instead of going crazy in the last part, the house, because let me try and explain why we're taking it easy. Because last part, the house burned down, and part of the house burnt down. I fixed that along with everything else that I fixed yesterday. Man, that was a lot of stuff that was ultimately fixed. Yeah, so I'm a little Minecrafted out because of that, and now I'm just doing the easy stuff, making all of this area look nice and good, which is always a good thing. Yeah. And now we have space in here. Wow, I haven't seen this corner in my house in a very long time. It looks a little strange being completely empty. Oh, it's raining. That is unfortunate. It's thunderstorming. Wonderful. Oh, great. Gotta love thunderstorms. Let's see what Patch is doing. Oh, I haven't explained the machines in here yet, have I? So Patch has made an LESU, a decent-sized LESU, using the majority of our lapis. So right now we don't have much lapis. Let's see how much lapis we had. We had like 3,000 or 4,000 last time I checked. Now we have 182. So what an LESU is, a Lapitronic Energy Storage Unit. It is pretty much an MFSU with a couple of trade-offs and a couple of advantages. So advantage-wise, this thing can hold a lot of power. Currently, it can hold 66 million EU. That's a decent bit. Not a ton, but that's roughly 6 MFSUs right there. 6.5 actually, 6.6 to be exact. These blocks that you see right here, the more of these you have on the block, on the LESU thing, the more power the LESU can hold, and the more power it can output. Yes, the amount of power that it can output is affected by the number of blocks on it. As you can see, this thing can only output 70 EU per tick, which is a little bad right now. It's currently not good enough to power like medium voltage machines without using a transformer, but it's good enough considering the amount of space the amount of storage that it has. So yeah, this is going to be sort of our backup power for all of the machines in here, and by backup power I mean main power and then backup power in the case of power failure, but hopefully that won't be the case once we get nuclear power going. But there are lots of things that we need to get up and running before this place is really ready to go. So obviously the LESU, we're going to be increasing the size of this. It's probably going to be extended downwards some more because the more blocks you put on it, obviously, the more power it can store. And it would be pretty nice if we could get this thing up to near max capacity. However, that is a lot of lapis that we don't currently have. Maybe we'll commission Dave to build us an absolutely crazy amount of lapis. Did I just say build us a lot of lapis? I totally meant to say to make lapis with bees. I am sorting patterns. Lol. Oh, is this... Wait, what is this? Oh, he's, like, putting patterns in. That's an interesting thing to do, I guess, because he's going to be moving that onto the crafting CPU shortly after. Yeah, he's working on this area over here. Whoops. Oh, yeah, so here's where the ferrous ore goes. We have mercury cells, which does a much better job of grinding than, not mercury cells. But, yeah... Iridium, we have 19 iridium now. Or those are tiny, or those are little iridium things. Yeah, I'm gonna probably work a little bit more on the environment outside because that still obviously needs a decent bit of work. And oh no, our MFSUs are slowly running out of power. I'm gonna work around on some of the things. The next part will probably get back and doing stuff hardcore, even though we really haven't been doing like any hardcore anything for the entirety of this Feed the Beast series. It's been quite casual, but the next part will probably do some real working in the house. I'm gonna just prepare things. I'll make it look nice inside of the house, so you won't have to watch me build. But this was more of a catch-up episode, show you guys what we're doing, what we've done. Future plans. Oh yeah, these things will be in commission very soon. Dave is just working out all the little bits and pieces of making this thing work and function correctly with the bees. Once we get that thing up and running, this is going to be an absolutely insane amount of power. I'll just have to ask Dave to give me... Whoa, lag spikes. I'll have to ask Dave to give me a few extra bees, like as many as possible actually. So we can get more of them set up, because if we ever run into power constraints where 4 of these very large burners isn't enough to power everything, well then we're gonna need some more bees obviously to make more fuel. So yeah, that I guess is a wrap for today. Next part we will mess around with some machines. Well no, we're doing enough messing around with machines. The next part will no, I don't know what we'll do, because I am really tired right now. Probably because my sleep schedule has been all over the place, but yeah guys, for now that is going to be all. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you wanted me to actually do stuff today, I guess I apologize for not really doing much, but it was important to be caught up. Oh my god! Holy crap! Hi there, Lightning, what's up? Yeah, nice to meet your acquaintance. I'm going to get the hell off of my roof now and hide inside my house where I can't be smitten down by the gods up in the sky. So yeah, that's all for today. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Farewell.